Since tying the knot in 2013, Chrissy Teigen and John Legend have quickly climbed the social ladder in Hollywood. The two appear everywhere, ranging from red carpets to Instagram. But as the public gets familiar with Teigen and Legend, a few strange things have been getting everyone's attention. Like what? Glad you asked. Getting to it. Teigen wasn't afraid to go all the way on the first day she met her future husband.
John Legend and I hooked up on our first date.
Did I say that?
In Cosmopolitan, Teigen confessed to betting the R&B star in 2006 when she was cast in her first big music video for Legend's song Stereo at the age of 21. She said, quote, "I was doing this fake modelly dancing with the most dead eyes you've ever seen in a human. I walked into John's dressing room to meet him and he was ironing in his underwear. I said, 'You do your own ironing?' He said, 'Of course I do.' I gave him a hug." End quote. And right after that 14-hour video shoot, Teigen says, quote, "I'm not going to lie, we hooked up." End quote. Fast forward to a year when the couple had a quickie at the White House. Or did they? In 2015, when asked about the best public place they did it, Teigen said,
Probably the Obama thing.
What? John! What's the— oh God!
Oh God.
Legend later set the record straight with Andy Cohen, saying,
It wasn't at the White House, to be clear.
Okay.
It was a campaign event that we happened to be at, in my dressing room.
And speaking of oversharing, #nudie. Teigen totally enjoys showing off her man's handsome features. But when it's not a charming selfie, the model is known to show off her hubby's other side. In 2015, Us Weekly reported that Teigen broke the internet, showcasing her husband's bare booty while on vacay in Italy. To date, the steamy photo has earned almost 223,000 likes and over 40,000 comments. But this particular seat shot didn't sit well with Legend. He admitted to Cosmopolitan, quote, "We were both really drunk at the time and the next morning I was embarrassed." End quote. Shaming the shamers. Teigen and Legend are easy targets for internet mom trolls. According to People in 2016, Teigen got into a nasty Twitter spat over a photograph of her carrying daughter Luna. One Twitter user barked, "I don't give a crap where that baby popped out from. Do not hold a baby like a handbag." Teigen shot back, "Well, you hold your handbag like a f***ing idiot then. Let me know how you hold your baby when she's about to go into a stroller and there are 20 camera flashes at night." She finished by saying, "Photos are literally split-second moments in time that evolve. I despise mommy shamers. I am a proud shamer of mommy shamers." And a few days after giving birth, Teigen was spotted out at a quiet dinner with her husband, which internet critics claimed was bad parenting. This time, Legend stepped in, tweeting, "Funny, there's no dad shaming. When both of us go out to dinner, shame both of us so Chrissy doesn't have to take it all. We'll split it." Couples trolling. Teigen's got a habit of trolling Legend on the internet. It seems when it comes to social media, she can't come up with anything nice to say. InStyle collected 19 of the harshest jokes Teigen has ever made about her husband. Here's a smattering. Once she tweeted, "Anyone else think John Legend is a huge on The Voice because he is?" Another time, she screenshotted a DM from a friend pointing out that Legend's hacked Twitter bio read, "I have a small." And she also made her deepest wishes known, tweeting, "I always have a note in my pocket that says John did it just in case I'm murdered because I don't want him to remarry." You know what they say, the couple who trolls together stays together. Life-size Barbie. Legend confessed he doesn't mind dressing his lady in clothes he'd like to see her wear, telling Oprah,
I picked this dress out. It was on the mannequin, and I'm terrible at seeing a dress on the hanger and thinking whether or not it'll work.
Yeah, he needs to visualize.
I need to visualize it, but it was on the mannequin, and I was like, I got it.
Oh, nice. I mean,
Legend told Oprah that he's gotten to know Teigen so well by shopping with her, he feels comfortable choosing items on his own. And yeah, it doesn't hurt that she's a gorgeous supermodel who could wear anything, or nothing. Opposites attract. There's no denying that Teigen's the funny one, but few people know that Legend is super smart. According to an interview with Oprah, Legend skipped both the 1st and 7th grade. People reported Legend got his brains from being homeschooled by his mom. He was also the 4th grade spelling champion, outspelling everyone in Springfield, Ohio. Legend graduated high school at 16 and turned down both Georgetown and Harvard, ultimately graduating from Ivy League University of Pennsylvania at age 20. Teigen talked with Wendy Williams about their unlikely relationship, saying,
"Some people are very thrown by it because they're like, oh my goodness, what a weird pairing, and
Absolutely.
why on earth would John do that? He needs to be with some Rhodes Scholar."
But despite their differences, Teigen's not worried.
Went to community college for a couple days, but I'm not ever gonna be as smart as that man.
No offense, community college alums. Talking IVF. Refreshingly open about using in vitro fertilization, Teigen told People about her pregnancy, saying, quote, "I've made this decision. Not only am I having a girl, but I picked the girl from her little embryo. I picked her and was like, let's put in the girl." End quote. With that, she struck up controversy, prompting many to allege the couple were playing God. Since giving birth to baby Luna in April 2016, they're now thinking of expanding their family.
When are you going to have number 2?
We have the boy on ice.
Teigen took to Twitter, saying she thinks a boy would be next because it's the only embryo they have left. But not everyone saw this as happy news. One woman tweeted, "Did you give it a minute to try naturally, or are you avoiding the act? At least no political rants." Teigen fired back, "Hi Linda, thanks for asking, you complete witch. I tried for about 9 years. Anything else, let me know." Classic. Thanks for watching. Click the Nicki Swift icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.